100,000 folks from other countries around the world coming here. Let's have 100,000 of us go over there. Let's help each other out. That's what good neighbors and good friends around the world should do, right? That's what we should be doing. But bringing in, and if you go to numbersusa.org, a lot of my new friends brought attention to my attention to things that I needed to know. And they show how we're bringing in people and we won't have our country because these people don't have a heritage of constitutional Republican liberty. They're coming from a different thing. They don't get it. It takes generations of new Americans to grow up in this area to meld as a melting pot like we used to do and come here to be free and join our culture, not bring your culture here and demand us follow your culture. So the last thing I'm going to tie into that on Sharia law is not compatible with our Constitution. It's not just a religion, it's a system of government. And if the folks that want to practice that religion want to break out the government from the religion, come here and feel free to practice your religion. But don't bring the system of government with it. It's not compatible with our Constitution. So we need to make sure that we clean up both the legal immigration, which is not only just hurting us, as I mentioned earlier, by the way, it's hurting the countries that we're taking these people from. Let them bring liberty to their country. If we allow someone to come and work, let them go back and take liberty there. Let's bring liberty around the world. We haven't been doing that, I don't think, since Ronald Reagan. We need to go back to the practice of bringing liberty around the world. We need leadership in Washington to do that.
I wanted to, somebody needs to say loud and clear, we're not really doing a service to these people. They're poor, they're uneducated, you're calling them all the way over here to land. They don't speak the language, they're lost. This is not the kind of place they lived in before. We bring them here, they're going to live in their little enclaves and not learn too much about our culture. And when the time comes, maybe things will settle down over there, they want to go home. How do they even get home?
Yeah, under the old system of immigration, I'll close with this. Under the old system of immigration, the government didn't give you a handout to be able to do exactly what you just described and just kind of stay in your own area. You came here to work in a free country and get freedom, and you checked in at Ellis Island, you checked in wherever the other ports of entry were, and you followed the rules and you became there. So like probably most everyone here, my grandparents and great-grandparents were immigrants, but when they came here, they learned to speak the language here. I don't speak any of their languages. They learned to speak the language here. They learned to assimilate, and they came here for freedom. Now we take your money and my money, and we give it to people who come in to support them so they can live either in work or not work. Now, a lot of immigrants are hard workers. There's no question about it. There's good people everywhere around the world, and I get why they want to come here. Trust me, I've been around the world. I know why they want to come here. Let's bring that to their countries. I mean, our neighbors to the south, that's a country waiting to explode economically if they'll just encourage a little freedom down there. I've been down there, great hardworking people, and they need freedom. If they had the freedom we had, there wouldn't be a mass migration from the south to the north. And not only from their citizens, but from other countries. That's where we need to be going in the future. So thank you very much, everyone, for all right, I'll hang out here.
Yeah, you get some feed. We got new feeds that came in at 1 week. Sauce for you, and please remember to put a tip in her door. She's working so hard.
She looks beautiful.
She does.
Do you ready?